up, guys? Ouch! It's your boy What If out here, back at you with a new another part to What If Deku was Spider-Man 2099. Now then, so we're gonna start this What If off with after the events of the USJ and 2 weeks before the sports festival. Now then, everyone is now training their asses off to become even stronger, so they can be able to protect themselves and each other. As they realize something, villains are no jokes, and that villains will try to kill you. They're lucky that they got saved. They're lucky that All Might came here on time to save them, as well as Spider-Man did. And so, they believe they have to get stronger and much better at using their quirks so that they can protect each other as well as their own and others if they truly want to become heroes. So they begin training for 2 weeks now. Deku is out hunting down this new serial killer called himself the Hero Killer Stain. Yes, he is. Now, as him and Aizawa meet on the rooftop, and they start talking, and him and Aizawa starting to get a friendship going on. Aizawa is no longer trying to take him down because he realized that Spider-Man is pretty healthy, and Spider-Man can go places that Aizawa couldn't go due to the fact that he'll need jurisdiction or a permit to go. So he sees Spider-Man, or Deku, as a good ally to have. Deku sees Aizawa also as a good ally, since they kind of work perfectly well together. And well, so after that, Deku is tracking down this hero killer Stain. As while he's hunting him down, on the corner of his eye, he sees something. He sees something red, going into the sewer. Now, Deku is really confused at this. He believes it's the lizard, but he knows that the lizard is not red. So, Deku stops and lands as he goes and check it out, making sure there's no one else around. As he removes the man cover, jumps down, and lands as, he begins to walk around. As he's walking around, you do have Deku. As he hears something, he goes and check it out. You hear his voice talking. As he goes, "Yes, boss, I do have the doctor. Yes, I do have, Dr. Kurt Connors. And he's in his lizard form." As you do hear a dark toned voice saying, Good work, doctor. Good work, indeed." So as the doctor says, "Of course, boss." Now then, you do have the doctor man telling him to come. We have much, much more to experiment on. Now that we have the Dr. Kurt, Mr. Kurt with us, and the lizard, will make a powerful creature that will allow us to finally get rid of All Might and Spider-Man. And with those two out of the way, we'll finally rule this wretched. We'll finally destroy the hero society. And there'll be a new lord, a new ruler. And his name would be the Demon King. All for one. As Dr. Octopus then says, "Of course, all for one." As Deku is like, "All for one. I heard that name before." No time to talk now. Gotta save the doctor. Even though he's a crazy psychopath motherfucker. He still needs help. And I'm the best he got. So as Deku says, excuse me. Did you order pizza? Dr. Octopus turned and said, what the hell? Spider-Man. Looks like you came to see me off. I really do appreciate that. Oh, no. You have the wrong idea, Mr. What's your name? Dr. Octavius. Dr. Octopus. As Deku goes, I see. Well, Dr. Otto. I like that. I'm gonna call you Doc Ock. Please don't. Doc Ock. How does it feel, Doc Ock? Dr. Octavius is getting pissed off. He goes, I'm going to enjoy killing you. You wretched fucking bug. As Dick says, now, Docky. Or Octo. Octopod. That's funny. And then Dr. Octavius then shoots a tendril at him. As Dick dodges, she goes, whoa. Someone's a bit cranky. As then he shoots out, another tendril. As Deku jumps up, as he goes, whoa, you're trying to kill me, aren't you? As tendrils come back, he goes, yes, I am. As he grabs something with his tendrils, and he rips it off. As Deku said, I think that was a pipe to the sewer. As Dr. Octavius says, well then, it's time to kill you with it then. And looks like we're going to have spiders for breakfast. Deku's like, that's a horrible joke, if I do say so myself. But I do want some calamari. As Dr. Octavius says, you son of a bitch. As he starts swinging at Deku. As Deku's dodging, he goes, oh shit, you're really trying to kill me, aren't you? As Deku flips over it, or rolls over the hit, trying to say he does like a little side flip over the hit. As then he grabs Otto's arm and he yanks it. As Dr. Octavius falls forward, as Deku does, a little kick to him. As flies back. As Deku shoots a web, Dr. Octavius breaks it. Cause he's strong as fuck, to be honest with you. As Deku's like, okay, that's not gonna work on you. I see that. As Dr. Octavius says, you're making me mad. As he goes, well, I get that a lot. As Deku shoots a web on the ceiling, he yanks himself forward. As he starts swinging in there, it's pretty big. As Deku swings towards Doc Dot, and he jumps off the web and starts rapidly firing webs, hitting Doc Dot. He hits him in the eye. Doc Dot says, "Oh, you son of a!" As Deku kicks Naruto's in the stomach, as then he grabs one of his tendrils and throw him over his shoulder. As then he jumps up and webs all 8 of his tendrils. Yes, he has 8. As he goes, well then, Dr. Octopus, you lose. As Dr. Octopus says, no, I didn't. My quirk allows him to do so much better than have this. As Deku said, what do you mean? As he shoots out ink, hitting Deku in the eyes, Deku's like, oh fuck! What the hell? What the fuck is that? As Doc starts ripping off the web, it says, then he goes, that, my friend, that's ink. Something that Octopus can do. Now it's my turn to go full on hit mode. As he begins to swing all his tendrils, all his tentacles at Deku. And Deku's barely able to dodge. Because, well, Dr. Octopus is much more faster now. As he grabs Deku by the arm and he breaks it, as Deku screams out in pain, as, well, Dr. Octopus wraps his tentacle around Izuku's neck as he throws him. Deku hits the wall as he runs towards Deku. And Deku dodges one of them and another one. But he then wraps his arm around Deku's leg as he bangs Deku up and down, making Deku hurt himself as Deku's suit begins to get torn. Deku does still, Deku, the ink just started to come off as Dr. Octavius throws him down the subway, into a dark subway, as Dr. Octopus says, you'll be dead by tomorrow morning, hopefully. And if not, we'll have a creature that can kill you. And it's gonna be one heck of a fucking creature. Spider-Man. As, Deku goes, as he sees his arm is broken, he's like, ouch. As Deku's running, as he goes, oh no you don't. As he shoots a web, as he aims himself forward, as he kicks Dr. Octavius in the back. As he lets go of Dr. Kirk Connors. As he goes, why you little fucking spider. As Deku says, I'm not gonna let you take Kirk Connors with you. It's past his bedtime. He needs to go back home. To the raft. Just where you are going. As, Octopus saying, I'm sick of you. Die. As then, all 8 of his tentacles starts going rapidly, stabbing Deku left and right. Deku's fire sense is going off, but he's not fast enough to dodge the tendrils. He's not. As his suit is getting scratches, getting holes in it. And Deku's like, I gotta get out of here. As he dodges one, but another one smacks him across. As the other one goes and breaks Deku's rib cage. As then another one goes and it scratches Deku. After that, Deku is obviously injured. As Deku is fighting his hardest to fight back at the but he knows that he's a lot more fast than he was before. And so, Dot squeezed Deku by the neck, paws, choking him out as Deku gets knocked out and Dot throws him down the sewer. As Deku's falling, as Dot says, good grief, Spider-Man's finally dead. Now then, Dr. Kurt, now then, Dr. Connors, shall we get going? The boss wants us. As he gets Dr. Kurt Connors and starts dragging him up the sewer, as he transforms back into his original body, both of them, as they walk off like nothing happens. As you have Deku who's floating downstream of the sewer. As he finally wakes up, he starts coughing. What the hell? Where am I? Am I still in the sewers? God damn. This is... Ouch, what happened? My arm. My body. Is injured. As he then crawls out from... what? From the water. As he then leans against the wall. As he goes, must go. Eve. As he reaches up and taps his ear. As he calls Eve. As Eve picks up saying, hello? O'Hara resident, how may I help you? Eve. As she does hear Izuku's voice. As she goes, Izuku, where are you? As he goes, somewhere in the sewers. You might come get me. I don't think I can move. As she says, oh, of course. Activate your tracker so I can track you down. As Deku activates it, he goes, hurry. I'm pretty tired. As she gets dressed and starts running off. Now then, Eve, like I said, she does have she is a quirk, basically. Like, she has a quirk which allows her to go into technology, but there's a limit. Every time she does that, her stamina gets drained. The bigger the technology, or the more encrypted it is, the more stamina she needs to control it or encrypt it. Basically, she's like that. If I didn't explain her quirk well, sorry. But she is a big sister to Izuku. Nothing's going on there. And she already has a boyfriend, so don't worry about it. But yeah, she goes and gets Izuku. She picks him up and brings him back to the house. And she benches him up and puts him in the bed. She knows that he's not going to go to the hospital, so she doesn't worry about it. He wakes up a couple hours later as he's all in the bed. As he goes, what happened? As she explains what happened, well, yeah. So, Izuku saying, where's the suit? And she shows him it, and she goes, whoa. A lot of holes and scratches on it. And she goes, yeah, you think? What are you going to do now? Your suit is all ripped and torn. All that this stuff is made out of the best material you can find. It is. I guess I just overwhelm it. Everything has its limits, including even if it's durable. It does have its limits. I guess it just reached his. And she goes, what are you going to do? Well, obviously, I got to create a new suit. But what we use for your suit? This one's all torn. They can see most of your body. Well, I can still wear it. It's just I'm going to wear clothes over and under it, allowing them to not see where they can strike, I guess. And she goes, very well. But what about your classmates? What does your hero costume looks like? Oh, that? It's just like a pants, a jacket, a face mask, and shoes. As she goes, you're hopeless. You're so hopeless. People gonna find your identity. And she goes, yeah, well, whatever. And she goes, oh, you do know tomorrow is the sports festival, right? And Ziggy says, what? Yeah, tomorrow's the sports festival. And, I advise you get plenty of rest. You're gonna need it. As Deku goes, oh shit. Really? I wish you would have told me that sooner. Very well then. So he rests up, and then tomorrow's the sport festival. He goes in there, blah, 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 blah. So, before he gets in there, he goes into Mei Hatsume. He goes to Mei Hatsume. As he talks to Mei, he goes, hey, Mei. As, well then. She answers, she also works, Mei Hatsume. She is in the hero course, but she will be joining the Quirk Festival, the UA Sports Festival, there it is. She obviously will be joining, but she's in the, what was it called? The support class right now. She's working on her gear to help her during the sports festival. She's allowed to do that. So he goes in there, she opens the door. As she goes, oh, hey, Zuki. Or Hera, how's it going? He goes, good. And how's Koda doing? She tells him that he's doing good and he's doing a little bit better. He asks if he can talk to you. And I told him maybe soon, but I don't know. I hope that's okay. As he goes, no, that's pretty fine. But listen, I want to know if you can help me with something that I want to do. And she goes, oh, what is it? And she goes, I want to create my hero suit. Make it better, a natural suit. She goes, well, I can help you with that if you want. And she goes, yeah, you can. And she goes, okay, so where is it? And she goes, yeah, I'm already ordered the parts and materials that I'm gonna need. And I was wondering if I can get your cell phone number so that I can call you. And she goes, sure, yeah, I guess you can. She blushes and she gives Deku her phone number. He goes, great. When I get the parts and materials, I'll call you and ask you to come over to my place. We can work on it together. If you don't mind, that is. And she goes, no, I don't mind. I just have to talk to, the Wild Pussycats in Kyoto and tell them that where I'll be going. That's all. He goes, sure, that's perfectly fine. What are you doing? And she goes, just creating some gadgets before I go to the sports festival, that's all. And she goes, mind if I see? And she goes, no, it's a secret. And he goes, oh, well, alright then, see ya. And she goes, see ya. She walks out, and she goes, whew, okay, that was close, a little too close. And so she goes, well, at least I got his phone number. I got his phone number. Snap out of it, man. You don't like him. You're just helping him with this hero costume. That's it. That's it. You don't like that sexy ass, handsome ass. Stop it. Anyways, get back to work. So she gets back to work. And it's not really a gadget per se. It's something else. I lied to y'all. So then, sports festival. Now, with the running. Todoroki tries, but everything happens kind of, May gets frozen up. Izuku doesn't. He dodges ice. And he runs. Everyone else manages to break free. As Izuku is running. And he destroys robots. And, well, as for the cannon thing, Deku jumps, like in cannon, from pillar to pillar to pillar. As well, he lands. Very good. And he runs. And for the landmines, dodges it. He doesn't, his fire sense does come in handy. It's like he does dodge every explosion, but he does get some minor scratches and the minor bruises. But he does come in first. As for I want to say May comes in second because she is fast. Don't get wrong, she is fast. And she is agile. And she just goes through the same spot that Izuku went. But she does catch up and she does get in second. Todoroki's third, Bakugo's fourth. He's pissed off. But nevertheless. Anyways. So, as for the horseback thing, the whatever that shit is. As for that, the water thing, Deku will actually be on the same team as in Ken, meaning that it's May, Ochako. I think it's Ochako. Yeah, May, Ochako. I know it's Is it no? The bird guy. I know his name. Tokiyami, and fuck. What is the other? And the other dude. Everything goes as a cannon. That's what May was working on with some rocket boosters that can help them out. And it did as a cannon. There's nothing else that changed. They get in the same place too, because I'm not going to change all that. Nothing. So, here's where the fight happens. So the fight does actually happen. It's actually between May and Momo. May comes out with a dub because May is faster, more agile, and she's more smarter than Momo. So, she takes the dub. Now she fights Ida. She almost lost, but she does finally take the dub. And I think she fights. I think someone fought Tokiyami. I think it was someone, but Suzuki versus Shinso. Now that Ojiro did warn Deku about Shinso's unique quirk, in that if you answer his question or answer him at all, you'll become under his mind power. So So Deku takes it seriously as he did. Shinso then asks Deku a question, no answer. As Deku's walking to Shinso, fuck it, the goth kid. As he walks up to him, Deku just kicks him, and Spartan kicks him, actually. Spartan kicks him out the ring as Deku wins. Then he answers all his questions. Yes, it's good. I guess you could say this quirk is nice, but it's also a fucking curse. And he gives hints that he did kill someone with this quirk. I mean, he did kill his friend by accident, though. But still, as he then tells Shinso that, your quirk is very unique. If only you know how to fight, you probably would have been like a very powerful hero. As he goes up and picks Shinso up and tells him, look, I'm not trying to make you look like you suck or your quirk is nothing. I actually think your quirk is pretty useful. It's just that if you train in how to fight, I believe you can become a great hero. I'm not trying to diss you or nothing. I honestly believe that you can become a good hero. You just have to train. And don't ever think your quirk is villainous. Because your quirk is far useful than any one of us. I mean, listen. You can hunt down people more easily just by making them tell you where they are. Now, that don't tell you something. I don't know what does. And this actually inspires Shinso, and he looks at himself a bit differently now. Because he sees someone else who looks at him differently and calls him a true hero. And he sees his quirk more as useful than ever. He takes Deku on the offer and he thanks Deku for the kind hardship. So, he actually respects Deku and, he leaves and he actually does start training. And he does go to martial art classes. He's trying to get better and get better. And he's taking Izuku's words to the heart. Now, as for Monoma, how Deku did with him when he was talking shit, actually, let's cut to that. Deku didn't give no fuck. He didn't care what the consequences was. He walked up to Monoma, activate his talents as they're fucking sharp, razor sharp, I'm telling you. As he goes to Monoma, he goes, hey, want to say that again? Or are you too scared? As he shows off his fangs, are you too scared of me? Come on, say it. As his fangs get closer, along with his talons, as, blood starts dripping from his neck, as, Aizawa tells Deku that's enough, and Deku says, come on, Teach. Let me teach the kid a lesson. Never talk shit if you can back it up, kid. Trust me. You'll die if you ever do that in a real battle. What was your name again? Monoma? Well, Monoma, take that lesson to heart. Otherwise, as he turns around, shows his talent and fang, goes, I have to teach you the lesson by force. And as he walks away, boom, that's what happens. Now then, as for the fight with Deku and Todoroki, yeah, Deku went off the floor with him. Because well, no, he doesn't. Actually, Todoroki does get some good hits on Deku. Because, range. Yeah, Deku, he can't use his webs. He doesn't want to get caught. So, that's the problem. If he uses his webs, he'd probably be able to take Shoto down much faster. Now, here's how it goes. Shoto uses ice over and over again. Deku dodges it, but sometimes he gets hit. But he'll jump over it, slide, and tries again to hit Shoto. He tries to get close and close. Shoto's not letting him. As Deku's like, hey, how come you're not fighting me with your full power? How come you're not using your flame side? Shoto goes on about blah blah blah. It's his quirk and not mine. I'm a dumbass. I wasn't born with it. As Deku tells him, shut up. Stop being a bitch. And use your fucking flames. Now he's not nice on Shoto. Hell no. He tells Shoto straight up the truth. He's not nice with it. He tells him that, look, that's not your father's side. And understand, fuck your father. Hell, I hate mine too. Granted, he's not my real one, but still, I hate mine too. You thought your life was worse? Try living mine. As Deku tells, he says this out loud to everyone to hear. He tells him straight up. Have you ever seen, or have you ever killed your best friend? Have you ever, I don't know, saw your mother get beat badly every single day? Have you? Have you ever saw your father, or have your father ever abused you to the point where you do want to die? Yet, you still looked up to him. Have you? Have you ever? As he goes, actually, have any of you ever gone through that shit? I want to see your hand raised. No one? Huh. Look here, Todoroki, or Shoto. You aren't special. You aren't. You're just another person with a powerful quirk. You aren't special. Just because your father's endeavor doesn't make you special. You think the world revolves around you. Oh, my name's Shoto Todoroki, and my father did this and that. Well, look here, Shoto. Life happens. And I know, fuck your father. Hell, yeah. So, he's still your father. Respect him. I'm pretty sure he is trying his hardest to make up for the events that happened. Hell, I'll talk to him. And you know what he said? Make Shoto use his fire side and give Shoto, he said something like, try to make Shoto strong or something like that. He said something inspirational, I can't remember it. But he did. And I thought to myself, wow, what a lucky kid to have a dad who realizes his mistakes and tries to redeem himself. But yet his fucking son won't allow him. Wow, Shoto. Wow. Some son you are. And, well, all I'm saying is, Shoto, that your father's quirk is a fire quirk. Your mother's an ice. Your quirk is both. Your quirk. Not his, not hers, not everybody else. Yours. And you're the main one that pisses me off. Think that you're all high and mighty because of your statue. I respect you, Todoroki, but you piss me off. Now then, use your full power, Todoroki. If you want to be a hero better than your father, use your father. Use your fire quirk. Come on, do it. Use it. And I'll use my full power. I'll do it. If you do yours, I'll do mine. Simple as that. As everyone's hearing this, and everyone inspired, even Bakugo, he's inspired to do his 100% best and get strong and use all his power. No half-ass doing nothing. Shoto, he's inspired to use his fire side. Because after hearing what Izuku went through as a kid, and hell, after he heard that he killed his own best friend and saw his mother getting physically abused, he only saw his mother get mentally abused. Not even that. So Shoto changes. Endeavor changes. Everyone in that stadium changes after Izuku's words. Bakugo, he's no longer arrogant. He never was, truly. Well, he was arrogant at first. But after the USJ, after this inspirational speech, he's starting to become less arrogant, and he's starting to become less arrogant. Everyone is inspired, even more. Now then, after that, Shoto says, fine, I'll use my full power, both ice and fire. As Deku smirks, he goes, good. Now then, as he gets in the fight stance, as Shoto says, he whispers, thank you, Izuku. As he uses his fire side, Deku's dodging it, barely. But Shoto's using both ice and fire. As, well, unfortunately, Deku will lose in this battle. 4 is too much. He never fought someone with this type of range attack before. It's new. So, he loses this battle. But, he knows that he lost for the better. As that happens, Shoto and Bakugo will have a bigger fight. Mei will lose, and Mei's even inspired. So inspired because she's even more. He realized that she really is in love with Izuku, and she shows it sometimes. She's starting to show it. She goes up to Izuku as soon as he gets hit and very much injured because of the fire and ice. She's the first person to see him in the clinic, as Izuku says, "Oh, Mei, what are you doing here? I thought you was fighting. Oh wait, did you win?" And she goes, "No, I lost to Bakugo, but that's okay. How about you? Are you okay?" "I'm perfectly fine, just a little bit injured." "Well, who did win?" "Shoto." "Really? Who came second?" "Bakugo. Third, Tokiyami." "Interesting. Very interesting." As, they talk and talk. As Deku's like, "So, are you gonna take me up on offer and come by when I ask you to?" And she goes, "Yeah. Only if you take me on a date." As he goes, "Oh? I can do that. I can take you on a date. I can do that." And she goes, "Great. How about sometime Saturday?" "Saturday? That'd be pretty good, actually." And she goes, "Great." She kisses him on the cheek, and they both blush. She blushes even redder because she did it, and she quickly runs away. Right before she leaves, she says, "Call me." And she goes, "Sure." Yeah, sure. So she leaves, and Dick is like, "Yes, got a date." As well. That happened, right? So, Deku then texts Eve asking him what's going on with Aquamax, and is everything okay? She then tells him that they do have a new head of the company. And she goes, "Oh, really? Huh, what's his name?" Ashley goes, don't know. They haven't revealed it yet, but the Alchemist is still open. They're working hard. Just that the head of the company hasn't shown his face yet. But you should stop by and see how's it going. Angelica says, I think I will, actually. And after I get out the clinic, Ashley goes, oh yeah, seen that fight you did. What a great speech you did. But you lost at the very end. But hey, I guess it's for the greater good. And Dick says, yeah, it was. Oh, hey, do you mind if we go shopping sometime this week? And she goes, shopping? For what? Food? I mean, we already have, no. Clothes. And she goes, wait, you want to go shopping for clothes? Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can go shopping Tuesday. And she goes, great. And she goes, why all of a sudden you want to go shopping for clothes? You never cared about clothes before. No reason at all. And she goes, okay, well then. I hope you get home. Oh yeah, I'm cooking curry tonight. Is that okay? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Oh, and how is your boyfriend doing? How's the job at Alchemax? He's actually enjoying it, you know. He'll be moving in soon if you don't mind. Not really. Our house is pretty big, so the more people live in there, the better. And she goes, great. I'll make sure that he does stay in a certain area of the house. That way he doesn't go, you know. Yeah. Oh, and I also am inviting a girl over pretty soon, so she's going to help me out with my new suit. And she goes, a girl? So that's why you want me to go take you clothes shopping. You're having a girl come over. Wow. Who would have known that Zuko O'Hara would invite a girl over to his house? I always thought you would be a loner. And she goes, wow. That's kind of fucked up. But hey, I'm just telling the truth. And she goes, yeah. Alright, Eve. See you tonight. See ya. They hang up. Well, Eve and Zuko have this brother and sister type bond. For, you know, Eve, well, let's do a quick flashback. As Deku does a little flashback as to when he first met Eve. Deku was in an orphanage as, well, his mother suddenly died. And this heartbroken Deku. Deku was 14 when it happened. And now, and his stepfather disappeared as soon as, before Inko's death. So, Izuku has no one he can live with. And that's when a girl walks in. She walks around as, well, she looks and looks. She sees Izuku. Izuku sees her. They lock eyes. And Izuku, he just walks away and goes into his little corner. As, well, she asks the lady, what about him? And she goes, oh, him? Yeah, he's quirkless. You sure you want him? As he goes, quirkless? And she goes, yeah. The kid has no quirk, but granted, he went through a lot, though. And she goes, what do you mean? He lost his mother, and his father disappeared. And she goes, oh, well, how sad. And she goes, yeah. So, the boy doesn't seem to get along with any of the other children. Unless even the adults he doesn't get along with. I just ask if you're sure if you want to take him. He doesn't seem very interested in having a parent, per se. As she goes, well then, I wasn't, well, I want to be a mother, but I guess I'll be his sister. Yeah, I'll be his sister. That should make him feel a little bit more comfortable. As she goes, are you sure? He is a little bit of a problem child. I heard that he gets in a fight with the other parents that adopted him. And she goes, I can handle it. I've been through fights with my parents tons of time. As she goes, very well then. Izuku, sweetie, come here. As Izuku gets up and he walks in front, he goes, yes, ma'am. As he has a dead voice, but he's been through shit. Anyways, so she goes, this is Eve, and this is Eve, Abigail, and she will be your new sister. As Izuku says, sister? But I thought she was going to be my mom. As Eve goes, no, I want to be your sister instead. I'm not really too sure if I want to be a mom. I'm more suited for the sister type role. Because I kind of like to have more fun than responsibilities. I'm going to admit that. As Izuku says, well, I guess it'd be pretty interesting. As Eve then says, great. From now on, you are my little brother, Izuku. My little brother, what's your name? Izuku O'Hara. As she goes, Izuku O'Hara. I like it. Well, little brother, shall we get going? The car is outside. As Deku says, sure, big sis. Well, that's the start of the bond. Deku and Eve grew up. Deku called Eve his older sister since he doesn't really want a new mom. So he grew up calling him big sis, her big sis, and they have a great bond. They still live with each other, and yeah. And after the whole incident with him getting his powers, she was one of the first to know. And she never told nobody else. She knows he's with Spider-Man. She knows what he's been doing. And she never really did anything to harm or let him or dishonor or something anyways. So that's the end of the flashback. As Dick is like, that was the best day of my life. Meaning Eve. Time to get a couple hours as he finally gets released. And he then goes home as he talks to Eve. As they begin talking. As it's Tuesday as they go out clothes shopping. So he just buys clothes for Deku to wear and whatnot. As they walk by some TVs. A TV. As the TV goes on to say, news reports of another killing sighted in the alleyway. This time, it was a hero known as Rake Man. As there have been sightings of this hero killer calling himself Stain. As Dick is like, Stain? What type of name is that? Regardless of that, he's out here killing innocent heroes. That guy must be stopped. As Eve's like, well, are you going to go after him or are you going to call that girl to come over and help you fix you with your suit? Because I'll help you, just that I'm already ordering the parts. I'll be busy for most of those days. You know what? As Suga says, yes, I am going to call her and she is going to come over and we're going to work on this suit. I'll also be taking her out on a date Saturday. So I'll probably be gone for a long time. As Eve says, wait, what? And she says, you're taking a girl out on a date Saturday? Oh my gosh, my little brother's so growing up. I remember when you were so small and you used to be so shy and timid. You used to be shy to talk to girls, even around me. Now look at you. You already have a date? I'm so happy for you. As she jumps up and hugs him in her big, gigantic breast. As he goes, will you stop that? You're suffocating me. Fucking cow. As she says, what did you what? No. She backs up and hits him on the side of the head saying, call me that again and I'll do it and I'll hit you even harder. And he goes, sorry. And she's like, that's right. Now then. So, what are you going to do about the Hiraku's thing? As it goes, oh, I don't know. Still feeling the injury that I had. Still feeling the fucking injury. Still feeling the pain from that fight where I had with Doc God. That guy's real dangerous. He's more dangerous than fucking Venom. And Venom is fucking acid. Like fucking blood is ridiculous. And then she goes, well, I guess so. After that, Deku suits up, and he's like, damn it, oh, I forgot about the hose in here. And she goes, well, I can stitch him up just for a little bit. And she goes, thanks. As she's stitching up, and she goes, well then, remember I'll be leaving, I'll be gone for longer, so make sure you bring the key. Wait, and she goes, I don't need a key. We have a roof. And she goes, don't tell me you're gonna, and she goes, yep, I'm gonna sneak in here. And she goes, you're so dumb. I swear, if you weren't my little brother, I would have killed you by then. And she goes, oh, well, damn. Alright? And she goes, alright, now get out of here. Go hunt him down. And as Deku puts on her mask, she goes, alright. And she jumps out the window, and he swings off. Now, as he's swinging, he does run into Aizawa. And it's always like quite a late night, don't you think? As Deku says, Igrese, as he lands on the edge, as he gets up and turns around, he walks, he goes, hey, how's it going? And as Igrese goes, it's going pretty well. What are you doing here? What are you doing late at night? As he goes, I'm actually out here hunting down the Hiraku's stain. What about you? As he goes, same here. As Deku says, got any leads? No. You? Not a damn thing. As Zoe says, I guess we're both out of shit out of luck. As Deku says, yeah. As I was like, what's with the weird stitch? What's with the weird clothing? As Deku says, oh, yeah, I had to stitch this up. I had a big fight in the sewers. Nearly almost died. And I was like, oh? Who almost killed you? Some new dude calling himself Doc Ock. Get this. You worked for Awful One. As it always says, Awful. Oh, by the way, do you still have that tracking device on the Rhino? As Dick says, yeah. As he pulls it up, he goes, still in the bar. As Aizawa says, very well then. We should get more evidence as to if there's really villains there. And we'll get the rest of the heroes and we'll storm there, putting all of them to the bars. As Dick says, that sounds good. Anyways, we should really focus on this Hiraku's stain business. As I was like, yeah. Well then. They work together all night trying to find clues, but they really can't. Stick says, alright, it's getting late. I have to get to bed. I have things to do in the morning. And so I was like, yeah. And I have teaching to do. And Dick is like, oh? Really? As he goes, yeah. And I teach at 1A. I mean, UA. So, you know, gotta get gotta pass out papers to where people are going for the agency exam. At agency, and Dick's like, oh, well, That's cool. And he goes, well then I'll see you tomorrow night. As I says, right. So, next day, agency Deku doesn't go nowhere. He doesn't choose any. As Aizawa kind of sees this as kind of said, he thinks it's sus, but he thinks not too much of it though. And he thinks that Deku just doesn't want to go to the agency. But, so Deku, that will happen. Well, Deku, for this whole time they was at agency exam, Deku and Aizawa have been hunting down Hero Kill Stain. Right when they, on the exact same day as Deku fights Stain, the normal attack happens. And Deku and Aizawa actually takes down a lot of Nomus. 50 in total, 25, obviously on their own, but 50 in total. As Deku sees Ida run into the alleyway, as Deku says, I'll be right back. As always says, very well then. As Deku swings away to where Ida is. As he follows Ida, he sees Hirokita Stain, about to make his move. A finishing blow, by the way. As Deku shoots a web, yanking the blade out of his hand, as he goes, Now. That's a pretty sharp toy you got there, mister. I'm sorry, but I had to take it away. You could have killed someone with that. You know the rules. No running with knives. As Stain goes, Spider-Man. Well. But you look at that. The one hero I've been truly hunting down. As Deku says, really? Why have you been hunting me down? I ain't do nothing to you. As he goes, well, let's just say that you were one of the main hunts. You were, the main course. You see, I knew that killing heroes would draw your attention, and, well then, it worked. As Deku's like, what are you up to? Nothing. Just wanted to kill you, that's all. It's something that I wanted to do. If I kill Spider-Man, then I'll be the best villain there is. As Deku says, so what, villains are after killing me now? Is that it? As he goes, yes, actually. You're a real pest and a real nuisance to us villains. Especially to a certain big one. As Deku says, like who? Rhino? Venom? No. Let's just say his name is something that goes by the name of Off One. As Deku says, I heard I was one of his biggest, hunts, I guess. Well, I'm gonna have to stop you. As Stain goes, very well, hero. You can try your best. As he takes out a blade, and he goes, but you will fail. As Deku talents arrive, talents attract, whatever. As he goes, I don't think so. As they begin to clash, as Deku's talons blocking his blades, as he's dodging Stain's attack and all that. As Deku's getting some hits in and whatnot, Ida warns him about his blades, and if he licks his blood, he can paralyze him. Deku says, so you have no paralyzing power, motherfucker, Jimmy. And Deku says, very well then. Let's get busy. So, as he runs, and, he starts webbing up, Stain. As he jumps behind Stain, he takes his finger and he goes, let's see who can paralyze who. Someone else. So he bites on. Sorry, he bites on. Well, Stain, as he paralyzed Stain temporarily, enough to knock him out. It was a pretty quick fight, yes, but I give two fucks. So then, as you do have Deku, after he knocks him out, he does help Ida. And Aizawa actually gets there, and so does Never. As Deku leaves, hops away, and well, that happens. So Aizawa Endeavor gets the credit to taking off Stain, blah 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 blah. Well then. So the next, couple weeks, couple days later, Aizawa tells him that they will be going to a forest to do some training. A forest camp to do training. As, I'll go, oh, for real? As Aizawa says, yep. And so they get on the buses, they travel, and he'd be like, we'll also be joining partners with Class 1B. Class 1B. So, yeah. After that. So, they do that. They go on the bus, they hop. And, oh yeah, Saturday. Deku does take May out. Oh, yeah. No, Saturday's not till like the end of this week, my bad. So during the forest arc, they do, May's already there. Kind of. No, she's with Izuku now, my bad. I was thinking something else. So, after they get off the bus, you do have, they do talk. My Pop Pussycats do come out, and it's May like, oh, hey. As it goes, oh, May? Oh my gosh, hey, nice to see you again. I would have never thought that you were going to be here. As May's like, well, yeah, I am. And so they talk. And White Eye Pussycat goes, May, come with us. And she goes, sure. So, she waits on, bye guys. I'll see you at the camp. And Sebastian goes, that's so unfair. How does she get better treatment than us? And Izuku's like, I agree. That's not fair. As Menobe says, Menobe asks Tiger to do the honors, and damn, I forgot which one. The one with the blonde hair pushes him down, blah 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 blah. They all fall except for Deku as he lands on his feet. He goes, you guys should really learn how to land on your feet more often. And he looks up. He goes, this is so unfair. How does May get better treatment than us? As, well then, Deku tells him, well, I see y'all guys later. I'll be going off now. So as Deku climbs the tree with his talons out, and he just jumps from branch to branch. He's out of there. As everyone's like, did he just left us? Did he just leave us? As you hear Deku saying, oh shit, out loud. As, well then. So, what the hell? So they begin to run, and they see these giant ass creatures made out of earth, mud. As they, they begin to fight. And yeah, you do have Melissa who does some punching and destroys some mud creatures. And well then, she joined Gran Torino's, as Gran Torino's shit. Because One For All doesn't exist, and Melissa just has like an electricity quirk that boosts her power and speed. That's it. Anyways, so she has that, and you actually get along quickly. They get there faster than normal, and they see, May cooking curry, and she goes, oh hey everyone, glad you can make it. Everyone's tired. It goes, oh my gosh, that was so long. It was so tiring. And as you do have Koda, he walks up to Izuku, as Izuku says, oh, hey there, you must be Koda. As Koda looks at Deku, he goes, you're Izuku. As Izuku says, oh, you remember me? And he goes, yeah, you're that guy from the funeral. As Izuku says, yeah, that's me. As he goes, how is he? How are you? How's it been? As Izuku says, it's been good, actually. Thanks. And they begin to talk. And Koto does not kick Izuku in the nuts because he respects Izuku. And, well, after that, Koto asks Deku to come with him to his favorite spot. So Deku follows Koto, and, well then, they get to his favorite spot, and it's on the mountain. As they begin to talk, and he makes Koto laugh, and he makes Koto smile. Mei sees this, and she smiles as well. And she thinks in her head that he's so perfect, and that she can't wait to marry him someday. She blushes at the thought, and, well, she goes back to where she was. Now then, skip to when the attack happens. Now then, this attack is a lot more different than anything else. You see, this group is led by not Dobby, Toga, no. It's led by Dr. Octavius, Venom, Vulture, well, let's see, Scorpion, Rhino, and you guessed it, the Lizard. That group is known as the Sinister Six. And well, as there is one more person, and this dude has, electricity quirk. So they're known as the Sinister Seven, or the Killers, or the Sinister Seven. Whatever, I know it's 6, but it's 7. Electro. He goes by the name of Electro, as he has the most powerful electricity quirk there. Like, his body can turn into electricity. And he can still get hit, it's just electricity just around his body. And his electricity is yellow. And so, yeah. So, he can't, if he can only turn his body into electricity, and it's only for a few seconds, and it takes time to charge anyways. So he prefers not to use it. So they pulled up, and his thought is the lead. He goes, well then, time to kill some kids. And, well then, it's also time to give Master what he wants. So, and Dobby is actually dead in this. What if he literally died? There's no, I'm Dobby. No, he died. Toga, she actually gets sent to a mental hospital, and she's still there. And that's about it. Twice in them, they still at base, so they're not really needed. Because, well, All Might Off One sees them as a good, he calls them the elite, aka the Sinister Seven, most deadliest group in his arsenal. And mostly he sees Venom as the most deadliest of them all, for he does not care about anything. Only thing he cares about is killing Spider-Man. In fact, they all do. Electro, he has a little beef between Spider-Man, but nothing too major. Now then. So as everything happens, and I'm going to say this is where it changed, due to the fact that there's different villains. And these villains are a lot more ruthless than the other ones. So, let's get busy. As Electro starts spewing electricity and destroying things, causing noises. As he wakes up everyone, as they wake up, there's the electricity sparking. As blades begin to cut down trees, acid begins to burn the trees as well. Tendrils arrive and just start throwing trees everywhere. As they hear loud footsteps running, as they see a big dude running, breaking down all the trees. Well then, they then see, what else do I say? some green creature crawling out the trees as it hisses. As Deku sees it, he goes, "Oh no. Oh fuck you know." As he goes and takes Eve saying, "Eve, is the suit ready?" As she goes, "No, it's not. We barely even got the proper, fucking, we're barely even halfway done." As Deku goes, "Fuck." And she goes, "Why?" No reason. I guess I have to go with the old-fashioned one. And he goes and sees if he packed. He goes, "Oh, I didn't pack it." And she goes, "What?" And Deku says, "Yeah, I didn't pack it." And she goes, "Oh shit." And Deku says, "Yeah, oh shit is right." As the heroes wake up, the students wake up as just the most destruction in this forest. As Koda is on the mountains. He's on the mountains, and he hears him. And Rhino, he sees Koda, and he goes off. He's going to kill what he should have. He's going to finish what he started a long, long time ago. He's going to kill that brat. As he runs off, as Arthur Octopus says, "Looks like the big lug is running off." Now then, remember the boss says he wants two people, and he's gonna get it. And he wants them both alive. Venom, Vulture, I'm talking to you two mostly. As it goes, "Fine, we'll let them live. But if we see Zuko," as Venom has his whole tongue out, that's some sexy stuff. So, as he goes, "But if we see," he goes, "if I see Zuko, he's all mine. I want to kill him, and I want to eat his brain." As Octopus says, "Very well then, Venom." As the Lizard says, "Well then, let's start killing, shall we?" As, Doctor says, "All right then. You heard Kirk. Let's start raising hell." As Deku quickly leaves out the room, as everyone's seeing Deku like, "What the hell?" As Deku running, he's running. He's trying to catch Dakota because he's worrying about him. As he's in his suit, he's in his clothing. His clothes requires a long sleeve, sweatshirt with a spider on it because they made merch of Spider-Man. As he's wearing pants on, he's wearing shorts on and some shoes as he's running. As he says, "To hell with it." As he shoots a web, swinging up for it, getting more and more speed. As you do have Ronnie who goes, well, look who he has here. Puny little men. Men that puny men. As they, Kodo turns and says, "You're the one who killed my parents and my uncle." As he goes, "The water heroes and the muscular. Yes, I killed them. I killed them with my bare fists and horns. And I would have killed you if it wasn't for Spider-Man. But look, Spider-Man isn't here now, is he? I'm going to enjoy squishing your brain like lollipop. Or, was it lollipop or, squishing your brain like blueberry." And Kodo starts trying to say, "No, please." As he says, "Too late. I already get to squashing." As he getting punched over. As then Deku comes in and says, "No!" As he kicks Rhino, knocking him into the mountain. As Rhino hits the mountain. As, some of them hear it, they look up and say, "What is that fucking lug doing?" As Venom's, I thought the Octopus said, "Venom, come see what he's up to. He's causing too much ruckus." As Venom says, "Isn't that what we're supposed to do?" As he goes, Who knows? He's probably fighting Deku up there. As Venom says, no, I will. As he starts running on all fours, as his tongue is out, acid is spewing out, burning the ground. Well then, the heroes and Aizawa gets out there, students do too, as they start fighting off the villains. And it's very fucking difficult for them. More difficult than them for Kenny, as these villains are ruthless. They will kill. They don't care. They don't look for injury. Unless it's towards, well, Bakugo and the lady. Because that's the people he's supposed to get. They're supposed to get. As well. So, as we do cut to Aizawa actually fighting Dr. Octopus, and he realized that Spider-Man's right. He is super fast. And he actually turned off his quirk, which was the ink. He didn't turn off his quirk, which is a mutation. No, it's a transformation quirk. My bad. Because Aizawa can only turn off one quirk, and he turned off the ink one. And, wow, it helped a lot, actually. For the ink was the best one. But, at last, they're getting overpowered. Even though there's a bunch of them, they are still getting overpowered. Electro is just too powerful. Scorpion is just so fast. Lizard is even faster and more animalistic. Well, Vulture's in the sky. He's aiming to kill. And he's looking for Delicious. As he sees the pink-haired girl, yet again. Like I said, they're just being overwhelmed. But, right before, like I said, Mina is going to get attacked. As Kirishima and Tetsu jump in front of her, blocking the blaze as Vulture flies up and he goes, well, look at here, a rock and a metal type. Delicious. I wonder what your bones taste like combined. Scrumptious. And remember, Vulture's a fucking cannibal. Yeah, this is Vulture 2099. He's a cannibal. Which makes sense in a way, because he's a vulture. Which, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh, fun fact, Spider-Man Noir also has a cannibal vulture. He's much more scarier, though. Because he's just a lot more is. I'll show you a picture of him later on. But still. Now then, so as they think he's creepy, Scorpions they're just being overwhelmed. As we do have Deku, as he's fighting off Rhino. As Rhino going, you're strong. Strong like someone I know. Name is Spider-Man. You know him. As Dick says, Spider-Man. I don't know. I heard about him. But we're not related in some type of way. As that's when Deku's spider sense goes off. As he flips over, grabbing Kodak and, well, dodging the black tendril. As Deku sees this, he goes, Venom. As Venom gets to, he goes, as Rhino says, what are you doing here, Venom? This is my fight. My fight alone. As Venom says, oh, shut it. I told you. Izuku is mine. I want to kill him. As he goes, the little boy is mine. I want to kill him. Put him on my horn like steel. As Venom says, well, I kill Izuku, you kill the brat. We get a win-win. As Rhino goes, duh, I see it now. You're smart. As Venom says, of course. Now then, let's go kill us. Let's go kill those two. I'm starving for your brain, Ezekiel. As Diggy says, how do you know my name? Who are you? As Venom will peel back his head, revealing that he is Crone Stone. As Diggy says, Crone? You're Venom? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to kill me? What did I do? As Crone says, don't know. You remind me too much of Spider-Man. For some reason, I want to kill you. And I'm going to do it. Me and Venom, we're going to have a blast with killing you. As Deku says, we're friends. Remember? We're friends. As Chrome goes, no. We're no longer friends. We're enemies. As he peels back, he goes, as Deku says, Crone! As he goes, there is no Crone. There's only, as it peels back fully, as he says, there's only Venom. As he charges at Deku, as Deku picks up Koda, and he goes, damn it, as he jumps off the fucking mountain. As Koda says, what the fuck? What are we doing? And Deku says, damn it, as he shoots a web, and as he starts swinging along, as Chrome starts, he goes, well, interesting. Very interesting. As he jumps down, as Rhino says, Chase of Goose. I hate Chase of Goose. I'm gonna kill you. Both of you. And I'm gonna have fun doing it. As he jumps down, causing a big boom. As he starts running after him. Rhino's pretty fast. Oh, Rhino's fast. Don't forget, Rhino is fucking fast. Like, he is fucking fast. He may be big, but he's fucking fast. Now, so he's running as, as you do have Deku and Koda swinging away. As Koda's like, wait, you're Spider-Man? As Deku says, yeah, I am. Now then, will you please look back and let me know if they're chasing us? Well, I think they are. As Koda says, yeah. As, he says, sorry. As Koda says, sorry about what? As he goes on to say, I'm sorry about your parents. I'm sorry if I couldn't save them on time. It's my fault that they're dead. And it's my fault that your uncle, Muscular, is dead. As Koda sees tears coming out of Izuku's eyes, as Koda says, it's okay. It wasn't your fault. It was Rhino's fault. I don't blame you. I forgive you, Mr. Izuku. I forgive you. So please don't cry. Please. As Izuku sees Koda, he goes, very well then. As he goes, I'll protect you, Koda. As long as I live, I will protect you. As Koda says, great. Now, I don't want to ruin the moment, but they're gaining on us. As Deku says, what? As, Venom goes, Ezekiel, I'm gonna kill you. You killed my parents. As, Venom, Chrome shoots out tendrils at Deku. Deku's dodging. He has Koda's little web book bag. So Koda's nice and strapped on. As Deku says, look here, it was an accident. I tried to save all three of you. I swear I did. As, Chrome's like, liar. You killed them on purpose. You wanted me to watch. I'll kill you for that. As, Deku turns around and starts shooting webs at, both Chrome and Rhino. As, Deku takes a left turn. As he goes very close to the camp. As he sees blue, yellow, short electricity. As there's that Kaminari. As, he goes. As he sees something silver in the sky. He goes, Vulture, this isn't good. As he keeps on swinging. As Ben says, it's a go! As he just goes faster. Rhino says, oh no, I'm gonna kill that kid before he does. As he runs faster, he is destroying trees left and right, causing little craters in the ground. Venom's getting faster as he's starting to shoot out 10 black webbing, and it's starting to swing. As Deku says, oh shit, this isn't good. As Venom, he's just trying to catch him. As Deku's getting close to the training camp, as then he hears people screaming. Oh, this classmate. As Deku says, no! As he zips forward. As he finally he sees Menela. He goes, Menela, here, it's Koda. Get him out now! And she goes, what's going on? He goes, no time for talking. Get everyone out now! As she calls back for everyone to leave quickly. They got Koda. Let's go now. So Aizawa tells the students to go, and they listen. They don't try to fight. Bakugo doesn't try to fight. They actually leave and run. As well, that happens. So Deku, despite his tingles, he goes, as he grabs Menela, he tells her, hold tight to Koda as much as you can. As she goes, okay. As he webs her, and she goes, wait, and she says, no time. As he lunges her out. And he launches her fast but safely. As she gets there, as the tendril comes and wraps around Deku. As he picks up, he goes, as Venom's tongue is long and has green saliva actually. As he goes, time to die. As Deku says, charge your phone, my nigga. As Deku says, I don't think so. So he shoots webs in Venom's eyes. As Venom lets go, as Deku says, well then. As he goes and punches Venom. As Venom goes back, as Rhino comes in charging, as Deku jumps over him, and he rubs his feet, yanks him down. He goes, I gotta go to others. As he starts swinging, as Venom goes, I'll kill you. As Rhino jumps up saying, duh, I'll kill him too. So this starts running after Deku. Rhino doesn't even care about Koda no more. He wants Deku. He wants his blood. Deku swinging as he's getting closer and closer to the yellow electricity. As he sees, as right before, as you do have Aizawa and Momo, Mei, Todoroki. Well, no, this Aizawa. The students are running, but they're still trying to attack him. I'd say as you do have Electro, as he's finna. No, wait. Yeah, Electro, as he's about to shock Tetsu, as he's about to kill him. He's a fully charged blast, going to kill him. As he shoots it out, as Tetsu is like, he's standing there trying to defend himself from Vulture's attack. Vulture sees this, and he smiles. He goes, well. It's time for you to die, kid. As Tetsu is like, what? And right before he gets attacked, he then gets webbed up. As he gets yanked away, as the electricity miss and hits the ground. As Tetsu's like, what the hell? As he sees Deku says, are you okay? That was a close one. As Tetsu's like, yeah. As he goes, as Deku says, quickly, go to the others. As he goes, what about you? He goes, I'll be with you shortly. Go. I promise. As Tetsu's like, okay. And he runs. As, as Electro and Vulture see this down, and they see Deku as Deku standing there, pissed off, as he goes, so the weapon came from you. As Vulture says, the only one I know with webs are Spider-Man. As Deku says, you want Spider-Man? I am Spider-Man. Now come and face me. I'll defeat all of you. Every last one of you. As Vulture says, oh? Interesting. Hey, Electro. Let's call in the boys. Have them know that we found Spider-Man. And he's right in front of us. As Electro says, yeah, that'd be pretty fun, Vulture. You can be fun at times. So they call in the rest of them. As they're all smiling, they start going the opposite direction. They stop with that because And I'm gonna say Electro and Vulture are on a different way, and Venom and Rhino were coming that way anyways. As well, Aizawa was fighting both. Well, Aizawa, Vlad, and the Wild Pussycats were, and some students were fighting Octopus, Scorpion, and Lizard. Yeah, as they noticed that they just run off in a different area. As they think that they're retreating, but Aizawa doesn't think that. He knows that they could have finished them off. Why would they retreat? They were here for something. As he then says, come on, let's make sure that the students are okay. As, well, Aizawa says, well, whoever it is, or thank God they're young. We can get time to heal and talk and relax. Not talk, but get time to get away and call for backup. As, well, Aizawa is badly, he's injured, so he's not going to try to go fight. He needs to rest, along with the others, especially the students. Now, when they get there, Aizawa is asking questions, counting for a role for both Class 1A and B. He calls for Deku. No answer. He asks where is Izuku. And they all have no answer, except for Koda, Tetsu, and Mendeley. Koda tells him that he's all fighting the villains. And Tetsu tells him the kid's right. And Aizawa says, what? He can't be, he'll die. As Aizawa grunts, because he's in a little bit pain. And, well. And they're all like, as May's like, what are we going to do? We have to help him. And Aizawa says, I agree. But we can't do nothing. Look at us. These students are tired, injured. As Bakio gets up saying, no, Teach. We have to go help the bastard. He needs our help. He can't fight all those villains on himself. As they all get up, as everyone starts getting up slowly. They goes, yeah, we have to help him. And as always says, very well then. But first, let's call for backup. As he called, they're like, agree. So they, at this time, they're getting healed right now. I'm gonna say one of them had a healing quirk. They start healing them as best they can, trying to make sure to get to nearly 100%. And Aizawa calls for backup, and backup's on the way. As well, you do have Deku. As all of a sudden, there's a big crash. As they walk up to see Deku, bloody and injured. As we're going to leave it off there. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And, yeah, peace. It's your boy, What If Guy here with this What If. See ya later.